This definitely should not even be a question for you guys. Definitely all vote for the Melon Bombardiers. They are way infinitely better than the Cryo Bombardiers. Okay, I'm on my HQ20 account and I haven't cleared my map in a while, so that's what I'm gonna do today. You know, I was planning on doing it last week, but then we had the Mega Crab, and I just need to get upgrades done. I feel like all of these map clearing videos start the same way. It's me complaining about how long it's taking to get experience, and then me saying I have to do attacks, and then me getting on and doing 2 big upgrades, and then getting off. So I'm gonna try to get 2 big upgrades today. That's the goal. Last time I did get 2 big upgrades. I think my shock launcher and rocket launcher. I'm mainly just trying to upgrade defenses to get experience. You know, all my offensive buildings are maxed out, so I can't do anything in that realm. I just have to... Oh, that was such a bad shock. I missed the flamethrower, and honestly, this guy didn't really have a lot of loot either. I don't know if I want to try to break him, given that he has a low amount of loot. So we'll just find a new opponent. I should have done that first. And this guy is way more loot, a lot easier. Don't be afraid to find new opponents. It's not a sign of weakness. Oh man, it kind of is though. But only for videos. Like, no one would know if you do it. Definitely play it smart though, because loot is so hard to come by. I pretty much have to boost up my resource reward if I want to get 2 big upgrades done. Big upgrades give the most experience. Typically, however, defenses that didn't come out originally in the game, or just buildings in general that didn't come out originally in the game, give a lot less experience. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. You take the submarine, it gives you pretty much no experience. Even the shock launcher doesn't really give you a ton of experience. I think it's like half the experience a rocket launcher upgrade would give, so it's a lot less. And that's kind of why you should probably focus on those original defensive upgrades, even though the shock launcher is probably the best defense to upgrade. It makes it hard because it doesn't give you a lot of experience. In my mind, it's probably better if you just upgrade your boom cannons, rocket launchers instead of the shock launcher. However, again, the shock launcher is one of the best defenses to upgrade, so you just can't get around that. But I mean, if you want to embrace the full offensive mindset, you shouldn't upgrade that. You should honestly, and I'm surprised I haven't done this, given that I am trying to embrace a full offensive mindset. I've been embracing it, but I guess not to the fullest. I've never like listed the defenses out and made a list of the defenses I should upgrade that would get me the most experience to HQ21 faster. So I don't know what that would look like. However, I have a pretty good idea. I'm guessing it's boom cannons. Boom cannons give an outrageous amount of experience. Honestly, all of the defenses do, but you also want to find the intersection between giving a lot of experience and a good defense to upgrade. Boom cannons, rocket launchers, those are the 2, I would say, 2 best defenses to upgrade that give you a lot of experience but also are good at defending your base. Alright, this is a level 65, and if I remember, this player did have a lot of loot, so I'm hoping that this is the same player I remember. So we're about to see in a second, but I guess my goal today is just to get 2 boom cannons done. I think I have a second builder soon, or still. If I do, yeah, that guy had a decent amount of loot. If I do, I'll try to do 2 of those boom cannons. Actually, they might already, no, they're not maxed out. So this gives me 67 experience, 4,400 diamonds to upgrade. This gives me 36 experience, 5,200 diamonds to upgrade. So it's about half. Yeah, it's about half the experience for more loot to upgrade the shock launcher. So that just goes to show you, you really, if you're trying to optimize for experience, you shouldn't be upgrading your shock launchers. And now that I know that, honestly, I've known that for a while, that shock launchers don't give a lot, but I've never like thought about playing the game in a way that optimizes the amount of experience you get per upgrade. Because before, I guess my mindset was always, Upgrade, if you're forced to upgrade defenses, you should upgrade the defenses that help you defend your base the most. But if you're embracing a full offensive mindset, then it's probably a good idea to upgrade defenses that get you the most experience so you can get to the next HQ. It's the same logic I would give to not upgrade your defenses, to go full offense so you can get to the next HQ as fast as possible, to drop down more statues, get more troops, get more armory upgrades. So I guess I'm done upgrading my shock launchers until I'm maxed out. Honestly, I probably will stop upgrading my shock launchers. It's crazy, after so long in this game, I'm still like coming up with new theories on how to play the game, honestly. Okay, I'm trying to find players that have a lot of stone and iron, but it's kind of hard. All right, this guy has a decent amount. It should be nice to have. I still kind of have COVID symptoms from a few weeks ago, so it's still pretty hard to record videos. Oh, frick. Get out. Oh no, get back. Oh no. Okay, luckily one of the shock launchers is out. We're gonna try to take advantage of it. I'm just shocking a bunch of defenses, and we should get a win. Very, very nice. Level 57 drops. We're gonna get a lot of loot. Honestly, this guy didn't really have a lot of loot, but we're gonna get something here. Something a little bit closer. Honestly, a lot of iron, which is kind of nice. Level 51 now. A lot of iron. It's crazy how different points in the game you struggle with different amounts of loot. So I'm not even going to try to outline the different levels that you're desiring loot. You know what level you're in. This guy clearly is in an iron surplus stage. Probably needs stone the most, and I would probably say I'm pretty close to that. I usually find that stone is the harder of the resources to get, typically. But pretty soon, the higher you go up, it's gonna start transitioning into iron. And honestly, it all comes down to how much the upgrades are giving or charging. And then it also comes down to how much loot they're injecting into the game through Imitation Game, through Dr. T. Because that, honestly, is probably a bigger marker than the upgrades people are doing. If they have 10,000 less stone going into the game, and you're at level... I don't know why I dropped another smoke. You're at level... or metal, like 800 metals... You're going to be coming across players that are level... Oh, frick. I was looking at the other smoke. You're going to be coming across players that are level 65 to 75 or whatever. 74? I don't even remember what the max level is. But you're going to be going against players that are pretty close to maxed out. It's probably going to have... You're probably going to have a hard time finding iron, simply because the upgrade charges are all about the same when you're up there. It's like 8 million for each resource. It's crazy, but it all kind of evens out, I've kind of seen. But if they're injecting less iron into the game, that's less iron in circulation. So that's less iron you're going to be able to take from other players and people to take from you. So it's a very delicate ecosystem that I'm sure they have a lot of math behind how to keep this ecosystem balanced, because if there's a freaking stone shortage, then that's an issue. And if I had to give you my guess, I would guess that either this is automated or someone's visually looking at this every week or something, but seeing the amount of loot at each level for each loot type, iron, stone, whatever, and then seeing like, oh, does it seem like we're in a surplus here? Is something below like 10%? And then if it is, oh, let's give you 10,000 more stone for Dr. T each stage. And I'm guessing that's probably what they do, because they have to be monitoring the situation. If there's a huge surplus of, or a huge, I guess low surplus. I'm trying to think of the opposite word. But if there's a low surplus, I know that there's a word for that, of a shortage. Yeah, what? How did I forget that? So if there's a shortage of stone, they're definitely going to be doing something to help players, because that's just going to frustrate players. If you're trying to get an upgrade done that's 8 million stone and no one has stone, that's only going to make players upset and make them not enjoy the game as much. Alright, I would say we are looking really, really good. Armory upgrades are also something that give you a lot of experience, So we can see 100 experience for each of these pretty much. So I'm gonna do whatever's most expensive and giving me a lot of experience. So probably the Grenadiers here. So we'll get those going to level 9, and then let's do a boom cannon. And I see, before the video I would do a shock launcher, but I think I'll do this other boom cannon, which gives me a lot more experience and will help me get bigger upgrades later on for that boom cannon. So I think that's the move to make. All right, but you know, I'm getting closer. After this, I should be 2 more videos of map clearing and we should be good. So we are slowly getting there. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please drop a like if you did, and I'll talk to you guys in the next Boom Beach video. Bye guys.